Hi, good day. This is Sir M. Gagawa naman tayo ng video about mathematics in the modern world. So, our topic is about mathematical language and symbols. Okay? So, ginagamit ng mga tao ang language upang tayo ay makapag-usap at magkaintindihan at upang maipahayag din ang ating mga sarili. So, language usually spoken, signed, and written in symbols. Okay? So language is like internet. So, ginagamit ito upang mapadali yung pakikipag-communicate with other people, especially yung mga nasa malayong lugar or yung mga nasa abroad. Kaya, ang language ay hindi na ito pwedeng mawala sa atin. Ito po ay kailangan na kailangan sa buhay natin. In math, ay meron ding sariling language, which makes it easy to express its thought. So math is part of our everyday life. So we use mathematics in grocery, sa bahay, sa pagluluto. So kahit na when we woke up in the morning or pagigising natin sa umaga, di ba? Ano agad ang hinahanap natin? So tinitingnan agad natin yung orasan or yung cellphone natin. Tinitingnan natin yung kung anong oras na. So, yung pagbasa mo ng time, that's an application of mathematical language. So, what is mathematical language? So, it is a system used to communicate mathematical ideas. It is a distinct and unique from the usual language that people are used to. And the characteristic of mathematical language is being precise, concise, and powerful. So ayan, nabanggit na nga yung three characteristic of mathematical language: precise, concise, and powerful. So mathematical language is precise. Okay, so the precision of mathematical language means that language is able to make very fine distinctions of things. Okay? So isang pagkakamali mo lang sa paglagay ng symbol, it may mean different things. So like this, 5 is not equal to 10. We know that 5 is not equal to 10. So kailangan ano yung symbol? Kailangan or lagyan natin to ng dash line. So ayan. So 5 is not equal to 10. 5 is not equal to 10 mean different thing. And math as being precise means accurate and exact. Next is math as being concise. So mathematical language is able to say things briefly or not too wordy. The example is state the Pythagorean theorem. Ayan. So in a triangle, the square of the length of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the lengths of the other side. So that's how you state the Pythagorean theorem as concise or in concise form. So another example is the sum of 5 and a number. So instead of writing like this, the sum of 5 and a number, you can write it like this, 5 plus x. Next example is 3 times a number. So instead of writing like that, so you can write it like this, 3x. Okay, so ayan. Next, characteristic of mathematical language is math as being powerful. So mathematical language must also be powerful because it is a way of expressing complex thought with relative ease. So especially using equation and formulas. So example, so state the Pythagorean theorem. So ayan. So in triangle, the square of the length of the hypotenuse C is equal to the sum of the square of the length of the other side. As you see in this definition of Pythagorean theorem, hypotenuse represent as C and the two other side as A and B. So meron na pong mga variable dito na nilagay. Okay? So pag ganito, kasi pag ganitong in sentence is mahihirapan yung mga students intindihin to. So ano gagawin natin? So we use formulas which is C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Ito lang po tong yung sentence na to is ito lang na formula which is the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so another example is if you get a score of 50 out of 100. So how will you understand this in the three characteristics of mathematical language? So first, in precise, math as being precise. So precision of mathematics is 50 out of 100 or 50 over 100. So it means exact. So 50 over 100 yung nakuha mong score. So, okay, so math as being concise naman. The quality of your performance was described briefly as 50 out of 100. The 50 out of 100 summarized getting half of the test items correctly and getting the other half incorrectly. So, yan, math as being powerful. So, the 50 out of 100 suggests the need for improvement and reflected the lack of readiness before the exam. So, ayan po yung 3 characteristics of mathematical language. Okay, so dito naman tayo. Elements of mathematical language. Okay, so in English, merong noun, pronoun, and verb. So in mathematics, meron din po yan. For example, ito. So, sa English, merong noun. Mathematics, merong constant and operation. Sa English, merong pronoun. In mathematics, merong variables. Sa English, merong verb. So in math, there is operations. Okay? So, we have constant. So, ano ba yung mga example ng constant? Okay, so ito po, negative 5, 0, 1, 3 over 4. So, ayan po yung mga example ng constant. So, pag hinabi natin constant is, hindi po nagbabago yung value niya. Okay? So, ito naman, variables. So, example of variables is ito. X, Y, and Z. Ito lang ba yung mga variables na pwedeng gamitin? Hindi po. Okay? So, ito lang na nilagay ko, X, Y, and Z kasi ito yung mga pinaka-common na ginagamit. Ito yung mga kadalasan makikita mo sa math problems, X, Y, and Z. And you can use A to Z letters in the alphabet as a variables. Okay? And operations. So, we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division sign. Dito naman tayo. So, mathematical expression versus mathematical sentences. Okay, so the combination of variables, operations, notations, and symbols form a mathematical expressions or sentences. So, tingnan natin kung ano ba yung pinag-aiba ng mathematical expressions sa mathematical sentences. So, ano muna ang mathematical operation. So mathematical expression does not express a complete thought, or in English, it is a phrase. Okay? So ano yung mga example ng mathematical expression? Ito po. So x squared y plus 2 the square root of 81. So ayan. Tingnan natin kung ano yung pinagkaiba ng mathematical expression sa mathematical sentences. So mathematical sentences states complete thought. Kung sa mathematical expression does not express a complete thought, in sentence po or mathematical sentence is it states complete thought, and especially meron po siyang mathematical symbol na equal sign, not equal sign, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. So, ayan. Kapag merong mga ganitong symbol, it means that is sentence. Ano yung mga examples? So, ayan. X squared is equal to 81. Y plus 2 is not equal to x squared. X squared plus y squared less than 1. Okay? Or is less than 1. Mahalata may mga example ng mathematical sentence is meron siya mga symbol nga. Okay? Compare dito sa mathematical expression is wala siya mga ganitong symbol. Kaya madali mong makikita kung ano yung pinagkaiba ng dalawa. Okay? Walang problema dyan sa expression versus sentences. So, ito naman tayo sa mathematical conventions. Okay? So, when we say mathematical conventions, it is a fact, name, usage, or notation which is generally agreed upon by mathematicians. So, ito po yung mga napag-usapan ng mga mathematician or yung mga dapat sundin in mathematics. Okay? Gaya ganito. Example is, the expression below spark arguments on whether the answer is 1 or 16. Okay? So, kung sasagutan nyo to, 8 divided by 2 times the quantity of 2 plus 2. So, I think merong sasagot sa inyo dyan ng 1 or 16. So, dalawa yung possible na sagot po dito. Okay? Clearly, there is ambiguity or confusion and does not satisfy one of the characteristics of math, such as being precise. The problem does not convey a clear message. 1 is not equal to 10. So, kung alam nyo kanina, discuss natin is yung first characteristic of mathematical language is math as being precise. Kailangan accurate, diba? Or exact. But dito, sa problem na to is dalawa po yung sagot. 1 or 16. And ito po, na expression na to is hindi po siya nakasulat conventionally. Okay? So, mali po yung pagkakasulat na ito. So, ayusin natin. Paano ba yung maayos or maisulat in conventional way? Thus, writing the expression that way, such as 8 divided by 2 times the quantity of 2 plus 2, is not conventional and incorrect. Ayun. So, it could have been written as either. So, pwede mo po siyang isulat ng ganito para mas clear. Okay? So, 8 divided by 2 times the quantity of 2 plus 2 close parenthesis, or 8 divided by 2 times the quantity of 2 plus 2. So, dito muna, kung sagutan mo to, ang sagot po dito is 8. So, ito muna yung trabahuhin. 2 plus 2 is 4. So, ayan. So, 2 times 4 is 8. So, 8 divided by 8 is 1 po yun magiging sagot sa tanong na to. Next, so dito naman, 8 divided by 2 is 4. And then, 2 plus 2 is 4. So, 4 times 4. So, Ang sagot po sa question na to is 16. So, yan. Mas clear na sa students and meron na itong iisang sagot lamang. Okay? So, ayan. Then, it will yield to 1 and 16 respectively. Okay? So, another mathematical conventions is the PEMDAS. So, PEMDAS is the order of operation. P means the parenthesis. E for the exponent. M is for multiplication and division. A is for addition. And S is for subtraction. So, ayan. Ito po yung kailangan sundin. So, mag-work ka muna sa parentheses. Next is for the exponent. The M and D or the multiplication is and division is whichever comes first from left to right. A and S same din po. Whichever comes first from left to right. So, ayan. Next is when using variables. Use that instead of this symbol. This is the multiplication symbol, di ba? So, bakit kaya? Bakit kailangan instead na x as multiplication sign is that na yung gagamitin kapag merong variables? Okay. Para hindi po malito. Kasi sa aming students, kapag ito yung ginamit mo as a multiplication symbol na x, is baka mapagkamalan pa tong variables. So, we use that kapag merong mga variables. Okay, so example, 8 times y is equal to 8y. Next is b times a times c is equal to ABC. Okay? So, it is conventional to write the constants first before the variables. So, the variables must be in alphabetical order. So, ayan, napag-usapan din po na kailangan mauna yung constant bago yung variables. And yung mga variables po, kailangan ay naka-alphabetical order sa inyo. 8 times y. So, the answer is 8y. Nauna yung constant, sunod yung variables. And the next example is b times a times c. So, ayan. Yung final answer is kailangan naka-alphabetical order. Kaya ang sagot is A, B, C. So, next example is P times S times 9. So, sundin to. Kailangan mauna yung constant, which is 9. And the variable is kailangan alphabetically order. Kaya, ang sagot for the final answer is 9ST. So, ayan. Sobrang dali, di ba? So, ayan. Meron akong mga tanong dito. For problems lang po to. So, write in the most conventional way. You can pause the video and answer these 4 questions. Okay, sagutan na natin. Okay, so sa letter A, z times y times 5. So what is the answer? So, or how do you write this in conventional way? So we have, kailangan mauna yung constant and the variable must be in alphabetical order. So we have 5yz. Okay? And sa letter B naman, the square root of 3. Ano yung sagot dito? The answer is square root of 3. Kasi in simplest form na po siya. Letter C. Okay? Same lang. Mauna yung variable, mauna yung constant. Then the variable must be alphabetical order. So the answer will be 3a raised to the 4th power b squared c squared. And letter D, 11 times z raised to 10 times t times y raised to 6. The answer is 11 ty raised to 6 z raised to 10. So, ayan po. Sobrang dali lang naman, di ba? Okay, next. So, I have here 3 questions or 3 problems. So, the following are either mathematical expression or mathematical sentence. Write E for expression and S for sentence. Okay? So, again, you can pause the video para sagutan po itong tatlong problem. Okay, let's check. Letter A. E po ba or S? 1/2. Ano to? This is E or expression. Okay? Letter B. What is this? So, meron siyang symbol na equal sign. So, this will be sentence. Letter C. Ito ay expression or E. Okay? So, madali lang i-identify yung expression and sentence, di ba? So, that is the end. Okay? Sana may ito lang kayo sa video na to. Okay, so, goodbye.